Chap.
Sorry, who are you?
PC Page.
PC Page.
From Houseworth Police Station.
Houseworth?
Yeah. How can I help you?
What do you mean?
Well, you're videoing in a petrol station.
Because it's empty and no one's... I'm trying to exchange some batteries so I can pedal back to Medfield. And without the batteries, I'm not going to be illuminated enough to get back safely, am I? Have you been called on my behalf?
I may have, yeah.
What a joke. On what allegations?
Just that somebody's outside, potentially becoming a little bit aggressive.
No, malicious.
Alright then, so this one is going to take a funny twist. There's had as you heard, the police has had a phone call because they stood outside potentially getting a little aggressive. Now I understand the police are just turning up on a phone call which has been made to 101 or 999. We are unsure on what the phone call was said or what has happened prior to this until the conversation gets going. Now, I'm not going to interrupt this video. I'm going to let the whole, 12 minutes play through, uninterrupted. And then, I'm just going to say what I want to say. As this video, it's not bashing anybody, really. This video, it's showing the police doing an okay job in a situation where they might have been needed, but it's one of those. So let's just get straight into this video.
Hello, chap.
Sorry, who are you?
PC Page.
PC Page.
From Houseworth Police Station.
Houseworth?
Yeah. How can I help you?
What do you mean?
Well, you're videoing in a petrol station.
Because it's empty and no one's... I'm trying to exchange some batteries so I can pedal back to Medfield. And without the batteries, I'm not going to be illuminated enough to get back safely, am I? Have you been called on my behalf?
I may have, yeah.
What a joke. On what allegations?
Just that somebody's outside, potentially becoming a little bit aggressive.
No, malicious allegations. It's wasting your time.
Okay.
Wasting your time.
Is all you want some batteries, yeah?
I want my money back. Some kind woman lent me £5, right, to buy batteries, okay, right? And I was exchanging my number, so I could pay her back. She could contact me and I could pay her back. And one of the staff here came out and insinuated like I was some sort of rapist, like I was like she was under some sort of sexual assault. That's the person right there. Okay. She insinuated that I was some sort of deviant, some sexual pervert.
Okay. What was the insinuation? What was the actual wording used?
She was saying, "Oh, are you alright? Are you alright? Is everything okay? Like I'm some sort of sexual fucking rapist."
Okay, so there was no comment made around. There was no comments made like that.
No, she's passively aggressive.
So she's asking if everything's
She's
okay.
passively aggressive. No, she wasn't just asking if everything was okay. She was basically humiliating me in a passive-aggressive way, right? Trying to make me seem as if I was some, like this woman that kindly lent me £5 was under some sort of sexual assault. That's the sort of incompetent moron that's working at the petrol station.
Well, just be careful about the language you're using.
Yeah.
Because that could be deemed as offensive, couldn't it?
In what way? I said an F word. I just said an F word. No, she's an incompetent moron.
Okay. There's other members of the public here. I'd appreciate if you bring your volume down because we're only about a couple of feet away. Yeah, all good. We're only a couple of feet away. You don't need to shout at me. We'll have a conversation about what's happening.
Oh, sorry. Okay. Listen, I've got emotions.
Yeah, no.
And I don't like to be I don't like to be made humiliated in front of someone that's kindly lending me £5, like she's under some sort of sexual assault. The woman asked the woman that lent me the money, "Are you okay?" She said, "I'm fine.
Okay.
I'm fine. Everything's okay."
Okay.
So it's this woman.
Yeah, I'll go and speak to her in a second.
It's just wasting police time.
Okay.
It's wasting your time.
So, we get a call, we get given basic information, and we have to come and check out the incident.
And yeah,
speak to both parties.
I understand that. And you know what?
So, until there's another colleague here, I'm going to stay with you.
Sure.
And then as soon as there's another colleague here, they can go and speak to the lady and find out her version of events.
Right, okay. Listen, look, I don't want to waste time. Let me give you the batteries because I want my money back. The batteries don't work. It's not. It's under the Consumer Act.
Yeah, that's
I'm due a return. There's no way I'm going to let a woman lend me a £5 to buy batteries and the batteries don't even work. And I can't pedal back. I can pedal back, but all I've got is that. All I've got is that.
So. So these are the batteries that you purchased.
With the kind woman's money, and that's the receipt.
That's the receipt. Okay.
Tell her tomorrow I'm a CEO. I've got my own limited company. Tomorrow I'm going to instruct my solicitors to sue her. I'm going to take a civil court right now. Right now.
Okay.
Right now.
Based on what she said.
Based on the fact that she insinuated passive aggressively, right? Let me tone my voice down. Yeah. Why would she do that?
Okay. Well, she's got a duty.
Why would she do that? Why? What am I, some sort of gangster? Am I some sort of rapist?
She doesn't know you. I don't know you. I don't know who you
well,
are.
I was talking to her 5 minutes before, and I told her that I pedalled down in the dark, risking my health and safety, right? To basically articulate to them that my car went off on ice about 4 or 5 weeks ago, and the ticket that I had from them.
Were you cycling down the A14 earlier in darkness? Okay. Lehman 2-1 Bill.
Did the ambulance people tell you?
Give me 2 seconds. So this is a chap that was cycling down the A140 or A14 without any lights on.
No, I had lights on. I had this illuminated and I had the backlight on.
He has been kindly given £5 by a member of the public to buy some batteries for some lights. And the staff here are potentially asking if the lady's okay.
Yeah, and insinuating I'm some sort of rapist. I don't like it. I do not like it.
He's taken the approach by the staff here to be potential allegation that he's assaulting verbally or otherwise the female that's lent him the £5 note. She said she's fine, she's not here. He's calmed down a little bit, just wants his money back for the batteries that don't work.
They're wasting your time. You know what? I'm surprised you're not arresting me because every time a malicious allegation's made, I get arrested.
Right, okay.
And I'm currently out on bail at the moment.
Oh, are you?
Yeah.
Okay.
On malicious allegations. So, you know what? This is the situation.
Just one more unit, it's still a little bit up and down, but one unit will be fine.
The batteries are duff, they're not fit for purpose.
Yeah, received.
They're actually, the rechargeable batteries that I've got in here, right, because the ambulance people said that, oh, you're not lit up, we almost crashed into you. And I said, right, don't be silly. Like, it's not my fault that they've started to dim, right? But the fact of the matter is, I've put the new batteries in and they don't, they're worse than, what does it say you need? Oh, they're triple A's, they're 2 triple A's, they're like this. This is what I had in them originally.
Yeah.
This is what I had in them originally.
Oh, okay.
2 rechargeables.
Right.
And
do they have to be rechargeables for this then?
No, they're just standard triple A's. But what I've put in, I'm
just
suspect.
Hold on to that for me. Just let me see if I can put them in the right way around.
Officer.
I'm sure you've given it a go, but
listen, I've done it twice. I've been standing here for almost an hour, trying to do it, and they don't work.
It is negative.
The nipples at the top.
Lovely. Hello.
Hi.
You alright, mate?
Yeah, I'm good. You?
We might trying to make some progress. So, getting some lights on, are we?
Well, these people they're just wasting your time. She's passively aggressive. She's a sociopath. The woman is a sociopath.
Where's the switch?
Oh, the switch is there. It's there.
Okay. So it should work, but they're not.
No, they're not working.
Okay.
You put the chargeables in, they flash.
Okay.
Yeah, hard to get out.
Okay.
They're very hard to get out.
Try and use a key to get them out.
Yeah, if you use this, use the motorcycle lock chain.
Which one's that? Just the little one?
It's that one. It's got a nice curated edge on it.
Oh yeah.
But yeah, she's the sort of small-minded, passive-aggressive, malignant sociopath that will call the police and waste your time.
Okay.
That's it.
I'll give you that back. you're entitled to your opinion. I think some of the issue is she's come out to do a welfare check. Put it
Why?
inverted commas.
Why would she do that?
There's your keys back, sorry.
Why would she do that?
Like I said before,
Is it my presence? Is it my presence? Do I look like a rapist?
No.
I'm a CEO of my own limited company.
She told me that she hasn't called you a rapist.
She's insinuated. She's insinuated. Are you
I'll
okay,
go and
madam?
speak to her.
Is everything all right? Are you okay? Is he? What? Why is it your business?
I'll go in and speak to her about putting her nose
About wasting police time.
potentially wasting
And tell her
police
that I'm instructing solicitors tomorrow to make a formal complaint to her manager.
What's your plan this evening?
Just pedal back safely.
Okay.
Unless
Unless
I need to get back to Metfield.
Metfield, which is
It's only literally
near
9 miles.
Isn't it near Beccles?
No, it's just off of Halston.
Oh, I knew who you are.
It's just off of Halston.
You're going to need some
I realised earlier this evening that I owe these guys 60 quid because I came in after Christmas and I filled up and there was a problem with my bank card, right? So after I left Halston at the CAF earlier about 4 or 5 o'clock today, I thought, oh, let me pedal down. I checked the time, it was about 5 o'clock and I could tell that sunset, because I googled it, was just kicking in.
Yeah.
Right, I thought, oh, I'm all right. All the lights are working, everything's cool, right? So I've decided to pedal down here to tell them that my car went off on ice about 4 or 5 weeks ago, and that I completely forgot about the money that I owed them because the slip, the IOU, is in the visor.
Right.
So I've pedalled down here just to tell them, out of pure honesty, that it slipped my mind.
Yeah.
Right? And I've spoken to her, and I said to her, as I was talking, I said to her, I got arrested about 3-4 weeks ago,
Right.
and the officer in charge brutalised me in the car driving up to Great Yarmouth, and then I was booked into custody, and I was also brutalised in the custody suite at Great Yarmouth. And she kind of looked at me, and I said, that's the God's honest truth.
Yeah.
I was actually brutalised by a particular officer, and I am taking that officer to court. Right? And IOPC, PSD, this guy's going to get suspended because at the end of the day, listen, all you guys are is in uniform. No disrespect, you're just a uniform. That's it. And this particular character doesn't deserve to hold a warrant card or wear the uniform.
Okay.
Because he had his hand on my face and his elbow on my neck, right? All the way up to Great Yarmouth. And you know what? For some reason, he knew the way to Great Yarmouth, but he decided that he was going to let his female partner drive, who didn't know the way.
Right.
So he could sit in the back and brutalise me. Okay. And then when I was in the custody suite at Great Yarmouth, they came in and pepper sprayed me. Right. Even though I was searched at the scene, right? I was searched again at Great Yarmouth, right?
So process is to search anyone at scene and then search them again in front of a custody sergeant. Custody sergeant can then say that you're safe to go in the cell without having anything.
Do you remember that sergeant who got shot in London? Did you hear about that?
No, but I know about the Wayne Cousins, the guy that flashed his warrant card and then took off that girl and raped her and then killed her.
So there was a custody sergeant shot and killed in custody because someone had got a gun.
They weren't searched properly.
They had a gun underneath their old, right under here, and he's drawn.
So that's why they do a
fired.
secondary search to make sure people
Oh,
have
right,
it.
that makes sense.
So
why was I
go
pepper
in.
sprayed 3 hours later then?
I couldn't tell you that. I wasn't there.
Right.
Why was the air conditioning turned off and the heating turned on?
What, in the car?
Why was in the police cell? Why was the urinal turned off? Why was the drinking water turned off?
Well, you're asking questions that I can't give you the answers
We
to
don't
because
like
we
that.
weren't
I'm
there.
sorry, mate. It doesn't sound right.
So for tonight, you want your money back for this, and then you want to be on your way. But you want some lights that are going to work.
Yeah, I mean, I've got that,
You've got what, sorry?
and I've got that,
blinking
and
light.
I've got. I was using
You've got a
this.
phone.
Okay, so that's where the video ends. But what I can say is it's not that much of a bad interaction. The only thing I can really criticise is the police saying, be careful or you may offend, which is on about a Section 4A, where you're not allowed to use offensive language to somebody or offend somebody, as it is a criminal offence under the Public Orders Act, which is Section 4A. I've covered it loads, so I'm not going to pull it up. There's plenty of videos on my channel which is covering Section 5 and Section 4 and Section 4A on there. And then the other thing I can say, this guy gives a little bit too much information out constantly. Unnecessary information as well. Now, I personally wouldn't have told him any information about him being arrested in the past or any of that sort of stuff. The fact that he's out on bail, any of that I would not have given. In my opinion, that's too much information. But the cops in this situation was just wanting to resolve the situation and let everybody be on the way. And I think that's how it ended up. I'm not sure because the video ends there. Now, everything I've said at the beginning and the end of this video is just my opinions. If you don't like it, tough titty. But it is what it is. I would like to know what you thought of this interaction in the comments down below. As always, like the video, it does open YouTube's algorithm. I want to thank my members for being a member. If you want to become a member, click the join button down below, and I'll catch you on the next one.